Welcome to my channel. Today I want to do a reading about the big change that will happen in our times right now, because Jupiter is turning retrograde and Pluto is turning direct, and that's almost at the same time, and it's eclipse season, so everything is changing right now, and it's connecting us to the big changes that are happening on the earth. And we'll see it, every one of us will see it in different ways and experience it in different ways. So I drew a couple of cards to get us in. I cannot draw the cards all right now because I need the cards in the readings. I need a lot of cards because I want to draw Lenormand cards for our present, our past and our future, and I will draw a couple of them in the reading, so I need them in one piece. So, and I chose 3 cards from the Mirror Vision deck because it holds 2 meanings in one, and it holds 2 decks in one. So I will read the meanings to you in the beginning of the reading, and I put tarot decks on the decks so that you can choose from them too. And I will show you the cards right now. And the first pile is the Entertainer and the Knight of Pentacles. And the stone that is coming with this is the angelite. And the angelite is a stone of spirituality and of higher wisdom that comes with it. And with this pile, I connected the Light Seers Tarot. The second pile is the Knight of Chalices, and it comes with a romantic. And the stone connected to the second pile is the blue obsidian. And the obsidian is a stone of protection and clear vision. And the third pile is the empress and the peacock. And it comes with the aquamarine. And it's a stone that keeps you calm and keeps you in balance. And it comes with the wild unknown. And I forgot in the second that this is the Sun and Moon Tarot. So, and these readings are all about intuition. It's my intuition, it's your intuition, and whatever comes up, and if you have a different meaning for cards, you're always invited to take yours, because that's what card readings are about. They help you to find your own way into the solution that you are feeling yourself. You don't need the cards, but they help you to get into your own intuition. And so that's an invitation always to be discerning about what I say and what the meaning of the cards are for you and what the theme underneath it is for you. So you are the one being in your own life right now. You know what issues there are, what themes come up in your life, and you apply it to the things that I say. That's just an add-on to your own intuition, and you're always invited to choose one pile, to choose more piles than one, because sometimes it can happen that if you choose a couple of piles, that this adds on the meaning. So it can be that you choose all of the piles, or you choose one, and it has to be in alignment what you feel, what's right for you. So there is no limitation on this. There can be that this pile 1 is about one area of your life, pile 2 is about another area of your life, and pile 3 is about a different area of your life. This can be. I have no idea what we are coming up with, but I know that these times are changing our own lives. Every single one of us is changed by these energies right now. And although these readings are timeless, whenever they find you, they are the right thing for you. So you can choose your pile now. You can choose whatever you like and how many you like. And I see you in the reading. Welcome, pile 1. You chose the entertainer and the Knight of Pentacles. And the angelite. And we put the light seers tarot over here. So, and the first thing I want to do is to read your main card to you. The Knight of Pentacles and the Entertainer are two figures that can become overly fixated. When this card shows up, it may be that you have also deadened yourself, your overindulgence in one skill set. If you found that your skills have brought you success, it can sometimes be hard to remember the joy that they once brought you. Don't let the magic lose meaning. And the next thing I want to do is to draw a couple of Lenormand cards to show us where we are in this reading, where we are in the present, in the past, and in the future. So present, past, and the future. So we see that we have a part of your life where you felt in the past, where you felt a little bit stuck and your harmony was like disturbed because it was stressful, and it might be that it was about I see that this in the present, it's showing me that it was about money, and it was about your own harmony in your day-to-day life. So that might be that you felt stuck, and this created a mindset of lack, and this mindset of lack really disturbed your harmony. And in the present, we can see that your luck is true to you. It's like you are. This is a loyal dog that is in the now, and it's coming soon that your luck will bring you something that is related to money. And the future shows us there will be a message coming to you that is like a dream fulfillment. So and it may be that it changes your home, but it's also a message that is able to bring you the security that you wish for. And that's a beautiful message in this already, right? So to allow yourself, and this is the message combined to the entertainer, this is reminding you that life is for living, and life is for living in joy. So that's not about just work. Do your work and then do something else, right? It's about enjoying. Remember that this is about enjoyment too. I want to move them over here because I want to see what that means for the planetary alignments that we have in the moment. So we have the past, we have the present, and we have the future. And we want to see what that meant for Jupiter, and the moment when Jupiter turns retrograde, and it stays that way for 4 months. So it's a process, and it's with Pluto the same thing, because Pluto was already retrograde and went back into Capricorn to finish up the clearing that it was supposed to do in the day-to-day structure and in day-to-day life. That was connected to your placement in Capricorn, wherever that is in your planet, in your chart. So what does Jupiter mean in this? What is the deeper? And we see in the past. Yeah, that's makes sense. And this is, you had to, in the past, you had to be patient. So that's what triggered the stress that came with this, right? When you are in a place of stagnation, it seems like that you cannot keep your emotions in check. It's like you had to learn to keep your emotions and to stand your ground. That's what she does, right? She's in the mindset where she is able to create something new without being drawn by her emotions. And even if there was lack in your felt reality, that didn't mean that you had to be swept away by your own emotions. And so it taught you a lot, because it taught you that you can sit there, can be in your blissful center, be in abundance, and stay present at the same time. And it's about the patience that comes with the combination of letting yourself be in the flow, right? To be with the flow. It's about the right mindset, not to allow your mind to take you where it needs to create solutions for problems it created itself. So, and this is a reminder. Beautiful. Look at these. Beautiful. So that's a reminder for you to stay in the present moment, to be in this creative process, because it's what is much. It's so joyful for you to be in this creative process that it's helping you to ground yourself and to be in this embodiment that you came here to experience. And that's what it's about, right? This is the lucky moment where you realize that this is the meaning. This is what Jupiter brought to you in this time of your going retrograde in the shadow, is that it brought to you the realization that it is about, it's about creation. Wow, that's really beautiful. So Jupiter brought to you the realization that this is something you can learn, you can grow into this moment of temperance. And that's what the lesson of Jupiter can be, right? Jupiter is about growth, and it's about making everything bigger. So it can be that it made your stress about your lack of harmony much bigger, your thoughts about the lack that you perceived. And to step into this moment where you just be still and allow life to flow through you, it created the need for creation. And then you realize that this is a lot of fun for you. It's easy because this fire is burning, and the stallion is in the background, and it's like dancing to her music. And it's easy for you to create in this place and to allow yourself to be in this place of creation, to create and to create and to create. That's it's like your redemption in this moment, or salvation in this moment, to stay in this process of creation and not allow your mind to go somewhere else. And Pluto restricted your mind and taught you over the last almost 16 years to keep your emotions and your thoughts separated from each other. Don't allow your emotions to drag you away. Allow your thoughts to be clear and concise, and to be in a specific way. And so this to embody where you came to what you came to embody. So it transformed a lot of things where your mind took you out of your body. And this might be a experience you already had, that your mind took you away from embodying your life, right? And so it's the combination of working together and even working together with life, because we have this balloon underneath, and it's like working together with life, because life is on your side. The Three of Cups is a beautiful card for collaboration and for looking at the stars, right? Heading for the stars. And the solar eclipse and all that came before in all of this brought you the knowledge, the wisdom that kept you in your own light and your own happiness in this moment, even when there is lack, to find the light within, and to find the bliss in just being still and allowing life to unfold. And you learned a lot that in this in this whole creation, money is energy. And money is like sowing seeds and allowing them to grow. Because there is a lot of trust in there that there will be something growing with your effort. And it's leaving behind these ideas of yourself, where you perceive yourself in a specific way. And this can be a lack mentality. That can be that someone told you that you are not worth it. Someone told you that you cannot do this. But you can. And that's a beautiful confirmation too, where you get the confirmation that this is true. So I am pretty sure that something is coming your way that will help you to deal with the money things you had to deal with. But we will take a deeper look at the things that will come up. So I want to draw more cards. So I want to this one. And we have here's our card. That's not good there. And we have this one. And we want to have another one, and that is this one. So, and then we want to have a message from Spirit. How lovely that is. So perfectly aligned here. So we have the series nurturing. It's Demeter, right? It's about nurturing yourself and your own way of dealing with difficulties. And that's the same thing, you already chose this. So that's in the past, where you allowed yourself to learn this kind of behavior when you are in the lack mentality. And so to be there and to stay there in this moment is the one thing that is the true thing to do, because it keeps you in the place of bliss, even if there is something that you have to deal with. And so a beautiful confirmation of the thing that you are already doing. So you are on the right path. This is absolutely true, that you are on the right path. and to discover your own true power. That's what Jupiter reminded you of. This was the Jupiter message. So it was about your creativity. And 33, it's about your own true power. It's connecting heaven and earth and your spirit, and to connect all of these things in creation and allow yourself to have a lot of fun while doing it. And Pluto in this transformation just reminded you that there is something you can connect. You can keep your spirit and your mind focused, keep your emotions in balance, and then allow yourself to embody and to be in connection to everything and everyone, and even life allows you to be this connection between embodiment and your mind. And the Hierophant and the other planetary alignments that kept you in this learning, to learn to let go of the old emotions of your own images, self-images that you had, and that you didn't trust life and yourself, that you are able to create something. And this is reminding you, yes, you are. Because you are this one, right? Sitting there in bliss. Whatever happens around him, he is standing there, and he is in his own center. Being able to be patient, to trust life, that the seeds that you sow will have fruit. And they will, and let go of the old image that was connected to you. That's a lovely invitation to overrate your intuition. So you are absolutely on the right path with all that you do, because you had the intuition to do exactly this and to create, instead of allowing your mind to take you in the place where there is only lack. And you didn't allow life to do this. So that's what you created. That's your superpower. You already unfolded. And this is redefining yourself. This is what this card of the dragon tells us again. Define yourself, transformation. It's already happened. And what is coming is the new beginning. So the new beginning that's already heading towards you. And you can feel this, right? I'm pretty sure that you can feel what is coming your way, and that you are able to handle all of it. This is lovely. You can see that. That's a beautiful card to have. So that's our moon magic card. I will persist. My will is strong. And that's what she did, right? She stayed there in her own power. And she decided. That's a decision. The Queen of Swords is a decision to not allow the mind to take you somewhere where you don't want to be energetically. And to remind yourself that this is the thing you are here to do. And even the whole creation thing is so connected to nurturing yourself with creativity, but nurturing others too. And so discover this superpower that's inside of you. If you don't allow your mind to go somewhere where you don't want it to be, then that you can create magical things. And it's in the present moment, right? It's in the present moment to stay where it is. She is absolutely fertile. And the clover underneath is absolutely fertile. That's a good luck placement in the middle of your reading. So, and these are the things that are necessary to stay in this present moment, to be patient and to be in the creative process at the same time and embody all that you can embody. This is a superpower. What a beautiful reading, part one. I'm really curious what you are creating, and this is what I want to do. I take a sneak peek into the creation. I would love to know. Oh, this is really beautiful. So there's a creation in your life that is creating abundance, and it's creating fulfillment at the same time. So that's really lovely, because it's a lot of work. I don't mean this to undermine this. It is a lot of work, but is a lot of fun in your work, and this is what the entertainer reminded you of. If you are in this creative process, it is a lot of fun. It might be a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun. And to sit there to wait for the things to come in, to allow yourself to be in this moment of transformation, in this moment of transmutation, takes you a lot of patience. Takes you to stay in the present moment, but there is everything, right? This is just a confrontation with your own perception of yourself, and this is what this card is reminding you, that this is the time where you step into your own power to be that one, to be this queen, and to allow yourself to be in this flow. She's immersed in their own emotions, but she doesn't allow their emotions to destabilize her. That's what she learned with the Queen of Swords. That's what she learned with being the Empress. In the middle of this reading, being the Empress and embodying it all. That's a lot of fertility in the present moment. It's all there. It's already there, because in the present moment you are in this creative process and you are creating the seeds that will have fruits. Stay there and trust the process. That's a beautiful reading. And I will draw one Kuan Yin for you to I see this one. It's like a leap of faith, right? The loving push. Sacred Grandmother will nudge you when you need to take a step, comfort you when you become uncertain, and provide the means for you to move towards your destination, which is, of course, your divine destiny. When you feel the divine pushing you, leap. That's a beautiful conclusion of this reading, to trust that your path you are on is amazing. You did a lot of work, and I want to confirm you in this. You did a lot of work, and it takes a lot of persistence, to stay in your focus, even when the emotions are running high. It takes a lot of work to learn to stay in your focus and to be in this patience and this trust. I think it's the main answer is in, are you trusting life? That life will bring the things that you want to experience. And you are in the middle of this work. And I can tell you, you did the work. Life will bring the fruits. Life will bring the fruits. Because that's what we see here. The stress and the issues that came with money and the stagnation of money, they will be over soon. And that's what these cards promise. Let go of this idea of you being not as worthy as you are, and step into your own magic to allow life to bring creation through you, to channel these things through you, and to nurture others with them. And to trust life when you have the intuition to take a leap and you have the creator fire to keep on going and to keep on creating. And then take a leap when it's your intuition telling you that it's time to take a leap. And create when your intuition tells you to create, and keep your mind in check that wants to tell you something else. That's not the truth, you know. It's your transformation time. It's your time. Because it's your superpower that shows up here. It is your time. It is your new beginning. And allow yourself to experience this success as it comes to you. A heavy transformation time, and you will feel it. But with this Jupiter change, it allows you to stay in this blissful creation. It creates a lot of beautiful emotions for you. There is a lot of fun in there. And allow yourself to step into this creation and to stay centered in yourself, so that this can change. Beautiful reading, Pile 1. I'm really grateful that you are here. Thank you that you are here. I'm grateful if you subscribe and if you give it a thumbs up. And I am curious what this will bring, but it seems like it will be a beautiful upheaval in the positive way and uplifting of your financial situation. So that's a really beautiful sign. Stay in your superpower and trust your intuition, because it leads you in the exact right place. Thank you so much, Pile 1, and I see you soon. Hello, Pile 2. You chose the Knight of Chalices and the Romantic. And you chose the Blue Obsidian too. So and first, I want to draw Lenormand cards. And I will do this by drawing 9 cards, 3 for past, present, and future. I will draw tarot cards for the planetary influences. So we have the flowers, the moon, and the star. The past influences, the present, we have the mountain, we have the fish, and we have the and there we have the balloon, the ring, and the island. And I will read the Knight of Chalices to you and the romantic, because it's giving us some insights of where we are heading with this reading. The Knight of Chalices and the romantic. The Knight of Chalices and the romantic are idealists. The knight mounts the flailing serpent as the romantic is distracted by her own reflection. It's not a bad thing to be optimistic. Just make sure that you aren't allowing your emotions to cloud your judgment. We can learn from these figures that romantic thinking can manifest opening doors. And it feels like this past influence of emotions, and that's what the moon suggests, that happiness and deep emotions are a thing that influenced each other, and the star as the goal, the hope that is in the star, to follow your own dream, to follow your North Star, is something that was in for me, it feels a little bit like upside down, always in motion, because the moon is in the center of the past, and it's just flowing from this side to this side. And this created something that is like a mountain you had to climb to get into your own soul. And this is a card. The fish is a card about money too. This can be that this created kind of blockage or mountain before your monetary situation that needs a little bit time to resolve. But it can be also that it is your path to your own soul and to your own soul purpose that wanted to show itself by showing your deep intuition, your giving nature, because the flowers are like a gift, and this intuition that's deep coming from within, and your clarity in your foresight, that's the combination for me that feels like you wanted to come into your own soul's purpose. And even that this can be on another level a blockage in money, but in the first place it seems like that there is something like a soul need, a soul urge to get into itself and to get into its own purpose. And so this is what it feels like, that the future brings the decision that comes with how do you want to be connected to a relationship, and to your own need to be sometimes in solitude. So that's what the future will bring. It will bring the decision how to connect all of these things in one place, and to be in a relationship, and to be in your own soul at the same time. And this is like an invitation to step out of the belief that there is just one side and the other side. So you can have relationships, or you can have your own soul purpose. It seems like that there was a difficulty for you to get to the point where you can say, I can have it all. And so we'll see what Jupiter brings into your life right now and it's like Jupiter, it's not bad when Jupiter turns retrograde, because Jupiter is bringing a lot. So when it brings emotions, it can be a lot of emotions, right? And so to stay there inside of yourself, and this card is always moving, so that's a funny thing. See, this card wants to move, so it moves. And this is a sign too. It moves the mountain. It moves the mountain because it realizes, this woman standing in the middle of the swords is realizing in the now that it is not a mountain. There is nothing hindering her. And this is Jupiter finding the balance by going retrograde, finding the balance to realize that there is nothing hindering her from her growing into her own luxury and finding her. Wow, how beautiful. And being clear, and this is how Pluto transformed all of these things, in allowing yourself to be in these emotions, to be in a wish fulfillment state, and to be clear in the mind and in your own decisions at the same time. It's creation, and these cards are moving. That's a really funny thing, because they have a life on her own. They have the life on their own, and that's lovely, because and I just let them. That's I cannot make them not do this. So that's a beautiful creation. This whole thing, the whole theme of your past, present, and future is allow yourself to step into your own creation and to be in your fire and find your star in this center of yourself at the same time, to step into a decision if you want to be in this beautiful place of relationship. And that's what this is, a promise. There is a relationship coming. Your wishes will come true. This is a happiness in your own emotions. And to allow yourself to step into these places of being fulfilled and letting go of the own restrictions that you perceive as restrictions, but they are not. That's like self-made restrictions. And to see yourself in relationship or in solitude is a decision. And it's a decision about yourself in the future to be concise, precise in your own focus and in your own luxury of your emotions. And that seems to be a decision if you want to be there in a relationship. And this is a card that shows this, right? Because it's about relationship, allowing yourself to move, let yourself be moved. And here is a snake turned on an egg. That's a beautiful image for the what the eclipses do, right? They are around. They draw like a snake around the egg. They move all over the world, and that's what they change. They change your way of perceiving life, and to the change of it has to be this or that. It doesn't have to be. It can be both of them, because it's a question of balance, and it's a question of creativity. How you want to be in this place, how you want to be in relationship, to allow your passion with this Queen of Wands to come up, and allow yourself to be in the center of your own being, and in the center of your own star that is inside of you, in your own solitude, and to interchange, to decide from moment to moment. There is nothing to decide forever. And maybe that's a good thing, that justice brings us this Jupiter retrograde brings you the balance that comes with allowing yourself to be this and that. And that's a lovely invitation to let go of all the restrictions you put in yourself. That's not the thing to do right now. It's allowed to have dreams and have happiness and solitude at the same time. There is nothing that's just this or that. Yeah, and this is beautiful, because it's the invitation to heal and to allow life to bring maybe a partner to you. We can look at it in a moment. We see these there. It's not a question of your mind. It's a question of keeping the focus and allowing yourself to stay open for everything that is able to enter your life, you know. Wow. We had the same card in pile 1. So maybe these piles are connected somehow. So if you are drawn to look at another pile, this of course you choose yourself, but this discover your superpower was one of the cards that came up in pile 1 as well. And maybe we have a message from Spirit for you. And yet, as you can see, this is something you never experienced before. And that's a beautiful confirmation, because it's showing us that there might be a fear, there might be a blockage you put on yourself to stay in the place where it is secure. Because it shows us that this whole perception of the mountain is like a perception of a restriction you put on yourself. And this, you never experienced it. So it's like you have to trust the process, to step into this relationship that comes your way, and not to cut it away like this, to allow this to unfold, and to decide from moment to moment to get into the reality of this this relationship, you know. We have a moon magic card. I am connected to the earth and life, all life around me. Yes, and that's the same thing as allowing yourself to grow into the place where you can be emotional and clear about your dreams and hopes and at the same time. And not to try to get it under control of your mind, how this will pan out. We have no idea, you know. We have no idea how to deal with things we never experienced before, but we have to let go of the old perceptions that we think it has to be this or that way. And this is a beautiful image for this, because she has the moon on the one side and the sun on the other side. So that's like being at the same, it's like a new moon, right? And to allow yourself to let it go, all the perceptions you had about life and about love, and to allow yourself to heal. And that's what Chiron brings. There is a wound that wants to be healed, and of course Chiron is the wounded healer. It's not about just making it go away. There is no such thing as going away. For this wound, it will always be there, and maybe there is abandonment, maybe there is whatever you experienced in your life or in past lives. This is an invitation to allow yourself to step into this place, and that's what the transformation of Jupiter and Pluto will ask you to step into your own journey, that brought you to this place, and to allow yourself to experience something else, to experience something new that you don't know what it is. You have no idea, right? You have no idea what it is. So I will draw. And for me, this feels like a relationship coming your way, and allowing yourself to step into your soul's connection, because this can be a soulmate coming your way. And with this time it's on its way, and it's like, so it's about manifesting and doing, and the sacred flow of yes. Wow. That's what we often experience, right? If we give up, and if we give up the idea that we are somehow restricted by life or by our circumstances, and to allow ourselves to step out of this idea of that we are restricted, and there is something interfering and something is hindering us. If we allow ourselves to be there in this present moment, we allow happiness to come in, and we allow abundance to come in, because that's the dream coming true. And to step into this place, to allow yourself to be in the abundance of the moment, and to be aware of your own light that is in yourself, in the wisdom of solitude and in connection at the same time. And to be in a place of security. This luxury is coming with your dreams coming true. And to stop thinking about relationships because you never experienced this one in your lifetime. So stop allowing the head making judgments about it, because it's not the thing of the head to make these judgments. It's you allowing this to reveal itself right? Because it's not something you expected, it's not something you ever experienced. So this is deciding in the moment, deciding to be with someone, and deciding in the moment if you have to be alone in your own realm and in your own way of being. And let's take a sneak peek. It will come your way. This is like, wow, this is really something that is coming your way, and this is amazing, because it's like, allow yourself to be new in your own way of thinking, and step into your own energy that comes with. And we have on this card of the sun, we have two people in a relationship holding hands, dancing under the sun. Allow yourself to choose emotions and to let a new way of thinking unfold in the same time, because it's happening quick, and it's coming into a place of abundance. It's bringing you wealth and abundance, and it's on its way, and it will confront you with the mind stepping in, trying to hinder you from doing something you really want to do, and because you have to trust this moment to step into your own energy that will heal yourself, and this relationship in this moment will heal you and will heal the other person. That's a beautiful transformation, and it will be a scary one, I will tell you, because there is this invitation to stay in the balance, not to allow this mind to distract you and to put you in a place where you feel like you are hindered by something. And it brings you wealth. It brings you the Nine of Cups as wish fulfillment in your own emotions, and really on an earthly level, it will bring you the things that you really want to experience. Let go of the darkness. Let life reveal to you how this can unfold. And allow yourself to step into relationships that come your way and that are fulfilling for you. And don't allow your mind to step in and to cut you off in this moment. And choose love. That's what I want to say, is choose love. Because it's obvious that this is something that is in your life that is often happening in your life, that you allow your own mind to step in and to restrict you from experiencing really beautiful fulfillment. So, and we have this one. I wanted to show it to you. Blessing bestowed. There is no end to the Divine Mother's ingenuity and grace. No obstacle can obstruct her generosity and protection. So get used to the feeling of joy of knowing something truly precious is going to unfold in your life. Nurture that feeling like you would the readiness for spring in your heart. When winter is upon you, you know it is coming, and you anticipate it with such pleasure. Beautiful. That's the healing you prayed for. That is the healing of your soul and the wisdom that comes with it. It's the balance you so much want to have in your life. Allow your passion to be there. Allow your emotions to be there. And don't allow your mind to cut you off from the happiness that's coming your way. There is a big wealth, luxury, and a beautiful happiness coming your way. And it's about relationship. It's about someone coming to you, and it's not taking a lot of time. Someone entering your life. And say yes. It's a yes. And maybe it's challenging. Maybe you don't have an idea how this is working out. But it is what your soul wants and what your soul urges for. And this is a yes in your life you have to surrender to. To experience the things you never experienced before. Pile 2. What a lovely reading. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your subscription and for your like. And go for it. Say yes and shine your light in this way. Allow this to unfold and stop your mind and allow yourself to step into this heart and into this soul urge that you are here to fulfill. It's a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I see you soon. Welcome, pile 3. You chose the Empress and the Peacock. And you chose the Aquamarine too. So, put them over here. And first I will draw a couple of Lenormand cards for the past. And the present. And your future. And I will read the Empress and the Peacock to you, because it will give us a little bit of information. The Empress hovers in the doorway between worlds, carefully guarded by the Peacock. This card represents a connection with the earth and a fusion of your spiritual self with your earthly being. When you allow the two to become one, you will feel the harmony in the world around you. And that's a perfect place to be in the moment when you are in this moment of transformation where Jupiter is going into retrograde and Pluto is turning direct and changing our lives in this moment. And this seems like there is a heartbreak in relationships in your world. There was often in this can be a real relationship in the moment, and it can be a relationship of the past that causes a lot of grief, and that causes a lot of pain because it's kind of complicated, and the snake is showing complications. Can be something that you are you were in a relationship whereas someone else is involved too. So that can be something that is shown here. In the past, it is you had a lot of experiences in this way where you felt hurt by relationship and by maybe people that weren't committed as you were. It caused a lot of stagnation in your relationships, a lot of complications. And this is the past that we see there. And in the present, we have the growing, the luck is in the center of your cards. There is a luck, and there is the the feminine power that comes with a woman. It's divine feminine power, and it's the strength that comes with a bear, and the self-esteem that comes with a bear that's in the present moment. So you overcome, you step away from these relationships that caused you a lot of pain. And this can be just a realization that there are people in your life that were this complicated, that weren't as connected to the relationship as you were, and now you're stepping into your own self-esteem, to that your courage. There is a lot of courage involved in the bear. And in the future, this feels like the transformation is already in this image. You stepped away from these people and relationships that were not connecting and that were not able to commit. And you stepped away from them, and so it brought you into your own receptivity, into your own intuition, to realize when these people come into your life, and that you feel that this is happening, and you have gained a lot of courage in the present moment to step away and to say, oh, this is what's happening. And this is growing. This is in the present, this is growing, and your courage is growing to set boundaries. This is a bear that sets boundaries in the moment, right? And in the future, this seems like there is, if people enter your life that are not in the same space as you are, and this is like being false, being people who deceive, or who are not in the same place as you are, it can be even that they are not committed as you are. They are like shallow, and if you receive messages that contain a lack of commitment, so or you receive messages that feel like that they contain something toxic, you will get it. And this is what these cards show, that these messages are seen and felt by you. You can feel the energy right now. So that is a beautiful future vision to see. The fox is looking exactly at the message, and you can see that there are messages that are not meant. They are just meant to keep you in check and keep you in the place where people want you to be. And this is not working anymore, because your light is shining brightly, and your light is entering these relationships and bringing your beautiful light and your way of being into them, and so they can vanish. That's and Jupiter is this line, bringing you out of relationships that are wrong, because you stepped into your own perception, your own intuition. You allowed yourself to grow into your intuition and to grow beyond the stagnation that came with these relationships that hindered you in a way to be fulfilled in relationships, because these people that crossed your path were not able to be in a relationship because they didn't commit. And Jupiter is bringing a lot of masculine energy to you. And this is like the rainbow that is after the storm is gone, right? The Emperor is the divine counterpart that will be brought by this Jupiter in retrograde. It's like someone who is really passionate about creation, who is passionate about your own way of receiving energy. That's a beautiful counterpart that is coming your way, and that brings the light at the end of the tunnel of your relationships, because maybe, and this is, we'll see what and this is like a beautiful message too, right? It is bringing the new creations, bringing the new fire into your life. That's creation. It's creation too. And there is a person here that is clear in their own. We have two fathers, we have two kings in this. We have an emperor and we have kings. And this is a beautiful human that is able to keep the balance of passion and focus in their mind. That's a person that allows you, or keeps you in the place where you are in balance and allowing yourself to step into your new emotions. And that's what the whole thing is showing us here too. There is a new beginning in emotions, and there is an end of the restriction. And this is like the restrictions that came with this wrong behavior, that these people around you, and this can be a toxic person around you, this can be people who are not committed, that they kept you in check with your own emotions. They kept you like covered and held you hostage in this place where you felt for them. And this is changing, because it's like, if you can see this, the Son of Cups is the new emotions, and there is this swan, this beautiful young swan, opening up this cup, and there is all these colors coming out of the cup, and all of this, the colors in the sword, where the mind is able to focus on something that is worth focusing on. It's not shallow like these other people were. It's creating a new wealth of emotions, abundance of your emotions, and you are highly valued. This is I see the feminine energy in this reading as the main character. It's like you are in the present moment, growing into your own receptivity, and allow yourself to be encouraged by your own emotions and your own balance in your emotions, and not to be kept hostage by people who are not willing to give what you need to get. You know, there is someone entering your life, and this is an emperor. This is someone entering your life who is able to be the counterpart you wished for. There is something changing in your relationships. And it's a decision that you will make, that because that's what these cards show, that they bring you beyond the stagnation, the falseness, that deception that came with the relationships you experienced until now. And there is a decision that is made by you to step into the place where you can receive, because you are opening up to everything that is your intuition, that is your perception, and you trust yourself. You don't allow other people to tell you that what you feel isn't true. This is done. There you are done. Because this is finding your own limits, finding your own boundaries, to set boundaries to the people who did this and who deceived you, who committed just in a way that they were happy about, that they could keep you in a place where you couldn't move. But that's now, it's done. And that's a beautiful card too, to show you that you are the one who is able to heal yourself. You are not waiting anymore for people to show you something. You are not waiting for the emperor to show up. You sensitize yourself to realize when people are constricting you. You are growing into your own intuition to be in the place where you can be in this new beginning. And you are your new beginning. That's the beauty in this. That's not your emperor is the new beginning. No, it's not. It's you. You are the new beginning. You are showing yourself that you have an intuition that is worth listening to. You know when these people enter your life that are not available. You know that you fell for them in the past. You forgive yourself because you realize that this is human. You are human. You fell for them. You fell for people who did take from you. But you are now in a place where you can realize that this is not the only truth. And the truth is that you and your intuition are able to move you forwards. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. Here. You become the elixir. You become the answer to your own question, because you can listen now. You can listen to the people that are coming your way, and you can realize that this is true or it isn't. And you are not, at the moment, you are not perceivable. You're not. You cannot be deceived. That's what I wanted to say. And there we have stop, drop, ground. Yeah, and this is what resilience. You find your limits and you find yourself in all of this. You find yourself and you find your own glow to get into your own new beginning. And then something is entering your life, but it's clear. You are clear about what will enter your life, because you want someone who is able to be in a place where they can receive your passion, your intuition, and they can hold the space for it, because that's what you want. You want to have someone who is able to hold a space and to be in balance between the passion and the head. And that's what you need for yourself, but you need in relationships too. And you get there by this transit that is coming your way. And there we are. We have the Daughter of Wands and the Justice. It's coming your way. You get into the place, and that's beautiful. We have the Mother of Swords and the Daughter of Wands. We have this place where you get into abundance of all that you wanted to realize, that you wanted to be in this place of abundance, of your own the balance between your emotions and your thoughts. And this is the confirmation in this emotional and divine feminine path you choose, that it will lead to this balance and to this abundance. luck is coming your way. That's the truth. It's people who will be able to support you, who will be able to be in a beautiful relationship to you, who are able to commit themselves to relationships. They are coming your way. And that is ending the path that you were on to move beyond the things that just are always wrong for you. And maybe that's really what happened in your life. You always choose the wrong counterparts. You chose people who are not able to commit, and you wanted to heal yourself. You wanted to sensitize yourself for your own spiritual healing, for your own path beyond your own trauma. So we choose people, and it's the moment to forgive ourselves. We choose people that show us and that they mirror the way that we realized how we lived life, and that's the beauty that comes with this transformation. Is you're moving beyond. You're going into a place where you choose the right people who are in balance, who are able to lead, who are able to nurture your fire, your emotions, and stay focused themselves. And they open up the new cup that is not, you never experienced something like this. You want a new beginning, you get your new beginning. And stay in your empress energy and in the peacock energy that holds the space for this arch to move through, to help the empress to embody herself. And the emperor is lying on the ring. That's a relationship coming your way. And it will be a different one than these ones that always didn't commit. And there is our card. Grace within reach. It's okay to feel like a mess right now. To feel that you need help and to want to resolve whatever has troubled your heart or mind. My grace is within reach. As you ask for my help, I shall lift you into safety and peace now. Beautiful, pile 3. It's changing. The thing that you thought would move forever and go forever this way, that you choose people who are not in commitment. This will change. You find your way to people and to feel the intentions of people that will show you if they are committed or not. And then you will learn to step out of those relationships in a blink of an eye, because you will not commit to those people anymore. You realize that you are worth being committed to. And that's the most important thing in this. Allow yourself to be in this valuing yourself, to open up the new space for new emotions, for new relationships. And then step into them. Allow yourself the new beginning. Because that's what this all led to. It will lead to a relationship that is really for you. And it's just for you. And it leads to a lot of abundance. We can see this here. It leads to balance and to a beautiful connection that is feeding your passion and allowing your focus at the same time. There's a lot of balance and abundance heading your way. It's your lucky time right now. And you went through a lot of relationships that didn't commit, but this one will. And now it's changing. The table are turning. Thank you, Pile 3, for joining me, and thank you for a thumbs up and a like. And I wish you a beautiful turnaround. Thank you so much, and I see you soon.